I'll read back a little bit. Okay. The driver, okay. This Muslim saying, I mean, shouldn't Prophet Jesus, peace be upon him, come back first and start killing the Christians and sending them to eternal hellfire for his and Allah's trick before we start killing the Jews, as Sahih Bukhari hadith reports Muhammad, may Allah pray on him and give a blessing, has said we will do? The driver said, the driver said, no, brother. I think we will kill. I think we kill all the Jews first, then help Jesus kill all those Christians for their obeying Quran 568 and worshiping him. Remember how the saying goes: first the Saturday people, then the Sunday people. It goes in that order that we do slaughter. The Muslim who said he hated Israel and got scared from the question of Yasir said, I don't think it's a time to do all that, brothers. According to Sahih Bukhari hadith, right after we kill all the Jews who don't submit to Allah, we are to then fight people who have shoes made of hair. Then we are to fight those with beady eyes and flat noses, who have faces that look like shields covered with leather. So far, shoes made of hair aren't fashionable at all. Believe me, brothers, I've checked on the internet and tried to see any shoes being made of hair as something fashionable. I couldn't find any. Being the case, I'm actually thinking of starting up an alpaca farm to see if I can possibly make shoes made of hair, and see if I can make them fashionable, so we can then bring about the victorious second coming of Prophet Isa, praise be unto him, and the Mahdi. Yasir thought, then said, it will be difficult to get people to buy shoes made of hair if they find out that we are to kill them for their wearing those shoes after we kill the Jews. Maybe Allah, praise be unto him, will say, be, and then your shoes will sell like tennis shoes to all those who don't submit to Allah, praise be unto him. Nothing is impossible for Allah, praise be unto him, you know. The Muslim who said he hated Israel then said, well, if I fail at making non-Muslims buy my shoes, due to them somehow finding out that it means we will be killing them after we kill the Saturday people, hiding behind tattletale rocks, well, at least I'll then own some alpacas, which if you see them, you will notice that they are very pretty and cute, like a very pretty and cute camel. Far cuter than the goat. And goat is pretty cute, I might add. Yasir thought and said, you should also get a llama for your alpaca farm and name him Como se usted. The alpaca dreaming Muslim asked, why so, brother? Yasir then said, so you can say, Como se llama usted. No one laughed. Yasir then said, I'm tired. I won't yawn, but I am tired. Yasir then said, why would anyone want to wear shoes of hair? Wouldn't that make it impossible to walk if you were out walking in the mud? Maybe it's like rat hair? Asked the driver. Muhammad Yesua Yasir thought again and said, trying to remain calm, about the attack on the Kaaba with a cruise missile containing the remains of pigs. As you probably know, brothers. Oh, yeah, rat hair, shouted another brother. Rat hair? Rat hair? Rat hair? Yesua Yasir thought then said, trying to remain calm about the attack on the Kaaba with a cruise missile containing the remains of pigs. As you probably know, brothers, the Holy Kaaba was destroyed and defiled by the Persians, and the sacred black stone stolen, held hostage for around 40 years by that demon Carmatian Abu Tyr, after he slaughtered possibly hundreds of Muslim pilgrims and tossed them into the well of Zamzam. I know, it sounds impossible that Almighty Allah, praise be unto him, wouldn't protect his house, his faithful, nor protect his sacred black stone Muhammad. May Allah pray on him and give him blessing, kissed Yeah, nor protect the sacred black stone Muhammad may Allah praise, stone black Muhammad may Allah praising him blessing kissed and caused us to give veneration to from the Carmatian Shiites. That it sounds unthinkable that Allah, praise be unto him, wouldn't keep the holy black stone from being pissed on and later catapulted, breaking it into the pieces it is now in, so it has to be held together with silver binding. But, brothers, I want to tell you, although Allah, praise be unto him, didn't stop the sacred stone from being held hostage, abused, peed upon, and possibly shit upon by that Shiite monster bastard Tahir, and might not even protect it again now if Israel continues to attack it with cruise missiles raining the remains of pigs and pig poop into it like they said they do, if we fire one more rocket into Israel's neighborhoods like we used to so gloriously do from Gaza and Egypt. Well, again, I want to tell you, brothers, Allah, praise be unto him, may not protect Kaaba like he didn't do during the time of the Carmatian raid and slaughter, but before the Zionists make good on their threat to nuke Mecca during Hajj, if just one Jew is killed by our holy weapons fired into Israeli neighborhoods, I believe Allah, praise be unto him, will destroy all the Zionists in Israel first, before they can retaliate from our attacks on their homes, elementary schools, and neighborhoods fully. That their submarines will be unable to shoot off all their nukes and incinerate all Muslim cities and countries like Israel threatens if we nuke them first. That Allah, praise be unto him, is just testing us, brothers. I mean, Allah, praise be unto him, said, be. I mean, Allah, praise be unto him, said, be, and created the entire universe that stretches out forever in 6 or 8,000 years, being that one day to Allah, praise be unto him, is 1,000 years of what we count. Created the entire earth in only 4,000 years, meaning that for 4,000 years, nourishing plants and animals were without sun and stars to shine their life-sustaining heat and light onto them. But they did survive, brothers. They survived for 4,000 years without the sky, which by then was only smoke. Survived, possibly without the sun. Those nourishing plants, and no doubt animals, were able to survive. If Allah, praise be unto him, was able to keep the plants and animals alive without the sun and stars shining their light and heat down onto them for 4,000 years, being that the sky at that time was only smoke for that amount of time, since again one day to Allah, praise be unto him, is 4,000 is being that one day to Allah, praise be unto him, is 1,000 years. $1,000 years of what we count. I say then, well, that means Allah, praise be unto him, can say be. Allah, praise be unto him, can say, that means Allah can say be. Allah, praise be unto him, can say be. No, Allah, praise be unto him, can shout be, and turn the ham parts fired into Kaaba into lamb parts. Can shout be, and turn the pig poo fired into Kaaba into the most wonderful smelling musk on the planet. I tell you, brothers, Mecca will never be nuked by the Zionist entity. Never. Never will it happen, especially during Hajj. Oh, Israel threatened to nuke Mecca during Hajj if just one Jew is killed by our holy rockets and mortars so gloriously fired willy-nilly into its neighborhoods and elementary schools like we used to do every day on them until such an evil threat from Israel was threatened from them. But it will never happen, brothers. Trust me. Never will it happen. Never will Mecca be nuked by the evil Zionists in response to our shooting glorious rockets and missiles willy-nilly into their homes, schoolyards, and neighborhoods like we used to do by the tens of thousands at them. Never! Yesua Yasir looked about and said, oh Allah, praise be unto him, I am so freaking tired. I do go on, don't I? After Muhammad Yesua Yasir said that, he gave out a big, loud yawn, creating gasps of horror. What? Asked Yasir. Asked what? Asked Yeshua. Did I say something wrong? I am tired, like I said. It's been like 2 days since I last slept. And, well, I've been through a lot lately. One of the Muslims said with a look of horror, Yasir, uh, you yawned. You even made noise when you yawned. Yesua Yasir tried to laugh it off and say, maybe Allah didn't hear me? Allah? Asked the alpaca. Allah? Asked the alpaca enthusiast. I mean Shaitan! Shouted Yasir with terror. Allah, praise be unto you. Forgive me for calling Shaitan by your name. Forgive me, Allah, praise be unto you. The alpaca enthusiast then said with concern in his voice, Brother, Muhammad, may Allah pray on him and give him blessing, said that Shaitan sleeps in the upper parts of our noses at night, and says the night is long, so keep on sleeping, while tying 3 knots in the back of our heads. Yesua Yasir thought and then asked, so? So what are you getting at? By the way, how you know it's not a Shaitan and not the Shaitan that does all that when we are all asleep at night? The alpaca enthusiast went on with, whether it's a Shaitan or the Shaitan, one can never really tell. Just let you know, brother, that if a Shaitan or the Shaitan can do all that with our head and nose, and apparently do all that at the same time to all our heads and noses, then that means the devil, or the Shaitan, is everywhere. If Shaitan, then that means Shaitan is everywhere all the time, all at the same time, like the Christian view of their God being everywhere. And that means that Shaitan can and will laugh at you when you yawn. Muhammad, may Allah pray on him and give him blessing, says Shaitan laughs at you whenever you yawn, because Allah hates yawning. Right, said the driver. Muhammad, may Allah pray on him and give him blessing, says Allah, praise be unto him, loves sneezing but hates yawning, like he hates the brain of the donkey. Maybe that's why the Shaitan laughs at you whenever you yawn, because he knows Allah, praise be unto him, hates you yawning? Yasir looked scared to know that he yawned, saying, oh no, and I did yawn. Right, you did yawn, and you did make a noise when you yawned, said the alpaca enthusiast, who Yesua Yasir made to feel uncomfortable through his questioning of what he meant by saying car bombs of Sunnis were Zionists trying to make Islam look evil. Allah, forgive me, begged Yasir to the sky. The Muslim who Yasir scared suddenly smiled a bit over the notion of getting a little revenge on Yasir for nearly threatening his life by questioning him of what he meant by being it being Zionists or Jews setting off car bombs to make Islam look evil. He continued to smile and said, why, I think I heard laughter when you yawned, Yasir. I swear, I thought I heard laughter when you yawned. Yasir quit looking scared and asked, brother, did you say you swear you heard laughter? Yes, I swear on my mother's life I heard laughter. You swear on your mother's life you heard laughter? Asked Yasir. All the other Muslims in the car looked concerned for Yasir. All the Muslims in the car who looked concerned for Yasir yawning, were now looking horrified for their brother Muslim, saying he swore on his mother's life that he heard laughter.